So hi, on the Grind podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm
and
Glory.
we're here with.
Sean from Smallpools.
There were some questions to say about the upcoming album, Ghost Town Road. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response, the announcement so far?
I think it's been pretty good. I mean, it's tough when you're the guys and it's just running around doing its thing. So I think it's been good.
Yeah, well, I think the album is fucking awesome.
It is incredible.
Cool. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Of course. So, is there any meaning behind the album title or cover art?
Meaning, I don't know if there's any much like deep meaning. I think it was just a sign that Mike saw on a road trip, and it kind of just fit like I don't know, the sound he was building and like the whole kind of dark, mysterious art theme.
Mhm.
We had some really cool professional art people do our kind of rollout this time, so to make it like a cohesive thing.
Mhm.
But as far as deep sentimental stuff, no, just it's cool.
All
Just
right.
cool.
Hell yeah. I did notice the visuals. They are that like dark, brooding, like retro in a way kind of feeling. At what point in the process did that kind of become the theme? Was it during the writing or was it post and you guys were like, we need a visual for this now?
I think it was maybe in the middle somewhere because we were taking it song by song, and we released the first half first. I think a few songs in, we started talking to art people and going down that direction. So yeah, the whole thing just kind of started to mold together brick by brick as we were going about the process.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process for the album?
This one was kind of fun. We brought some friends into the studio. Mike, our guitar player, was at the helm as far as production goes. In 2019, we went on tour with Third Eye Blind, and we became kind of friendly with those dudes. And Mike ended up living with one of the dudes in LA, and they kind of worked together on stuff. And when I went out there for these initial sessions to do this batch of songs, Colin would just come into the room and add his 2 cents and help out with stuff. And I was like, hey, you want to like do that tomorrow and the next day too? Just like keep coming in. So he kind of became like our extra guy, our guy off the bench, co-writer helper, and he's really quick with like lyrics and melodies and stuff. And it was cool to have him there.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. You mentioned during the last answer that you guys were taking it kind of song by song. Were you taking it song by song while working on it as well, or did you guys write a batch and record it?
Yeah, no, it was song by song as we were working on it. Like I think one of the first songs we did was that Socio Empath song, and then kind of Colin popped in and we did Night Shift all together. And yeah, it was just, yeah, like you said, just piece by piece as it was going. And then it was cool to have Colin's input,
Mhm.
and he kind of stepped up the songs, I think.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Some of the ones on the recent half, we got a sax guy in there. We got a couple other writer friends from LA. And it's just like whatever happens in the day, we'll just see if it works, and yeah,
Yeah. And
just have fun.
since you guys took it song by song, like at what point in the process was it this is an album? Was it that from the beginning, or did it kind of show its face later on?
Yeah, I think it was from the beginning. I mean, that was the goal the whole time, to make an album. But I guess the sound and like the production elements and what we were using needed to develop a little bit because the songs were just kind of like skeletons at first.
Mhm.
But Mike maybe explains the production and sound stuff better, but he kind of always says that he I guess kept himself kind of within a certain range of sounds and didn't want to go beyond that, and just keep like a motif going the whole way.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
He did a good job with that.
Hell yeah.
Damn right. So, what song off the album took longest to write, and which one is your personal favorite?
Probably, I don't have like a stopwatch going on them, but I think Socio, since it was like it started the batch, and then it was kind of like I was kind of fighting for it to be in the first half and then be in the record at all, and it was kind of like, oh, it needs work, it doesn't really fit the sound. And then I think Mike had an epiphany day where he like did some stuff, and it's like, okay, this can fit.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah. So that one took a minute to join the pack. I think I like Swayze the best.
Uh-huh.
I'm just kind of a sucker for a good pop jam that hits, it's just some of those good melodies over the chords to me anyway.
Yeah.
And this is very like nuanced, but like there's one of my favorite songs is "Call Your Girlfriend" by Robin.
Mm-hmm.
And in her chorus, it hits like this note, like the first note of the chorus is like, and then it's the only way your heart would win. And like whenever I'm writing, for some reason I never hit that note in the key, and I always want to. And finally, like Swayze, I don't know if we got lucky. It does that. It's like crazy. Like that's the note. I was like, yes, it's the Robin note.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You,
right.
you finally achieved it.
I know, whether it be luck, but
Yeah.
happy with that.
So how'd the track list for the album come about? Did you guys write the opener be the opener, closer be a closer, shuffle around and see what fits? What was that process like?
I gotta tell you, I don't even know what the track listing is right now. That's kind of like we do all the songs and like we talk about these things, but like right now I'd have to pull it up to tell you the order of it. And there's a lot of back and forth in the group chat, like what's gonna work, and you might know more than me.
So
wait, hold on.
I mean, to answer the question, it was purely based on vibes and a discussion between the band. There was no intention, really.
Probably. I mean, I think when we were writing, is Be Kind Rewind the last track, or am I wrong?
No, it's smack dab. I believe it's smack dab in the middle of the album.
Really? What's the final track? And then I'll tell you if I remember this conversation. I think there was a discussion about Be Kind Rewind being it because and maybe it was the final track of the first half, but now I'm kind of remembering the last track might not be released yet because it kind of goes as like
Caller ID is the last track.
Okay, caller ID. Well, next question. I don't know anything about our track listing.
All right,
that's great.
So would you be able to tell us where your headspace is at while you're creating this record?
I mean, for me, like honestly, like I like that it's all a vibe and a like a concept, not like a concept, but like the the imagery of it all is cool, and the sound. But like I'm just taking it like line by line and like song by song. Like I want every part to just be cool and stand alone on its own, and like all right, what chord change would be cool here? What melody here? Like what's a lyric that's gonna move somebody here? Because like we just came from this thing. Where are we gonna go? Like I'm more focused on like the more close up in the songs than like an overall headspace, I guess. But I feel like good to pretty good mental headspace.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's good.
It was fun. Like just we're all in separate spots right now. Like I was in Nashville, Mike was in LA, and it was fun to like just take a trip to LA for a couple weeks and knock out some stuff and see some people, and then like go away from it, have Mike work on it, and then do that a few times.
Yeah. So your headspace is pretty much just like getting as engrossed in the song that you're working on as possible.
Yeah, and then come out of it and like have someone else deal with the track listing. I don't even want to know.
Yeah, exactly. So how do you recommend your fans to listen to this album for the first time? Should do in the car with friends and dark with headphones on? Is workout album, party album? What do you personally recommend?
I think car rides are good. I like jamming them in the car. Like I think Night Shift, Swayze, and Take a Happy Face is one of my favorites too. I think the chorus melody is really interesting, and there's some fun lyrics in there. Yeah, just drive, crack the windows. Fall's here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn right. It's about time.
Yeah.
So this one should...
Spice.
Oh, are you a pumpkin spice person?
Not really. I mean, yesterday at Dunkin', I was getting gas and I was like, I'll try the almond spice thing or
Oh,
whatever.
well, they're
I'm
getting
not
crazy over there. What the fuck?
I'm not a coffee person
Mhm.
really, like, but if it's there, I'll do something that's kind of sweet.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
So this one should be super, super quick off the top of your head. I want you to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less.
The minute you say super quick, I'm like, oh no.
Pressure's
Okay,
on.
three words describe this album super
Mm.
quick. We'll say retro-ish, sleek,
Mm.
sleek and dirty.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
That's
Okay,
good.
okay.
Whatever that means.
So in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want listeners to have while going through the album?
Mike loves the 80s. I like emotion. I think just just good nostalgia or like just good times, like nothing. I'm not trying to push anything too crazy, but just like we had a good time writing it. We tried to tap into like the retro-ish nostalgia vibes in some of them. So just immerse.
Yeah, I get that vibe obviously mainly from Be Kind Rewind because like
True.
I don't know, I wish the video stores were still around personally.
Damn.
I know it's a fun time going in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I think we tried to do like an acoustic thing at the last Blockbuster ever, which is in Oregon.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Our people and their people didn't connect correctly or something.
Didn't work out. That's
Damn.
unfortunate.
That
It's
sucks.
right on
yeah.
brand.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We did get some T-shirts though that
That-
say "Be Kind Rewind," but
That's good.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So, are you able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments during the creation of this album, positive or negative?
I think the saxophone guy coming in and ripping it was fun. That was cool. Just listening to like a pro, just like
Mhm.
uh, rock his thing, and then it'd be able to be on our song. That was cool. There's a moment in Swayze where like we were just starting to write it, and like the first one of the first lyrics is like the best films stand the test of time. I think early on the process we had the best songs stand the test of time, but then as we started to make some like more film references like Swayze, like one of the last things we did is like, oh, it has to be the best films stand the test of time, not songs. And it was kind of like an aha, like idiot moment there.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. Yeah. Trying to think of like the worst thing ever.
Damn.
There's like I won't say which one or two or one and a half. I think there's a song that like I didn't want on there, and we were like butting heads a lot in the group chat, and I was just like, I don't want it, and they're like, we got to do it. Everyone was against me, but I changed a few things around and went with the group for it. So
All right. That's good. The group won.
there's a song on there. I just go boop. See ya.
Aw.
Okay. All
Can we
right.
know which one it is?
No way.
Damn, come on.
Worth a shot. So for this question,
It's actually doing like okay, and I'm trying to some of your favorite albums. There's always that like dud that you have to just deal with and learn to love.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it's doing somewhat well, you might have to pull it out for tour, and you're gonna have to learn to like it.
Damn.
We'll see about that.
So for this question, I want you to picture you're on tour, you're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
Snack of choice. I really liked when they had those salted caramel Milky Ways. I don't see those anymore, unfortunately. What else is in a rest stop? If I'm being healthy, maybe like some hard boileds.
Oh, gas station eggs?
Yeah, they're just like pre-packaged, simple, just knock them back. Yeah, those Milky Ways were good. What do you guys do?
Dill pickle Lay's potato chips.
I've been fucking with gas station grapes recently.
Gas station grapes. You're killing me out for eggs, and you're going grapes. I don't know who's worse.
I mean, it's
Flopped.
like eggs, grapes. I know. I mean, you do have a point, but I feel like eggs is just like that's territory you shouldn't cross into.
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm. I mean, if you rock with it, that's fair. That's valid, man.
I'm gonna go with that Lost Milky Way. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right, sounds good. And on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
I'm gonna go with Thai, and I don't really know why, but like we all really like Thai. We find ourselves at Thai spots. I don't know how to like link that to the music or anything, but going back to like retro-ish, dirty, sleek. Yeah, I'm going Thai.
All right.
Okay,
Locking it in.
locked in.
And for the last couple questions, going to shift completely away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Wow. I would. Can I like go to different places, or is it like one spot? Like if it was fast food,
Different
go
places.
for it. Hmm.
I would do some like burgers from Wendy's, some like I would just do a whole bunch of different fast food to where I want to just kill myself, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm good to go. I feel like crap. Done. Put a fork in me.
Perfect.
I don't want to
Right.
like I don't want to like enjoy my life. I mean, it would be enjoyable, but like get yourself to the point where just like you're so sick that you might as well die, you know?
Yeah.
Let's get dark.
Makes sense. Yeah. All right. All right. Oh, and if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
On one episode of Rick and Morty, there's this really fancy resort that has a immortality field around it, and you can't die. That looked really fun. A lot of different like aliens and cool cocktails, and people just like killing each other, but they don't die.
Fun
Let's stick
stuff.
with that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful.
All right. And I've asked the last question. Every single person you've spoken to have said that it is the most important question. What's your favorite color?
Cerulean. It's like an old Crayola green, bluish color.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good
Nice.
one.
That's solid. All right. So as I
Or
said,
cerulean. I don't want to pronounce it wrong.
I
don't
think
wanna
it's
disrespect her.
cerulean.
All right,
Yeah.
sorry.
Cerulean blue. I
I
think
haven't
it's
said
the,
that in a while.
It's okay.
Thank you.
So as I said, that's all the questions you have today. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
No, I think we might actually do a little fun tour next year because it's 10 years since our first album came out. Yeah, we might just do a little 10-year Annie tour, do that album straight through, and of course throw in some Ghost Town roadies too.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Now it's been Sean from Smallpools, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.